will Iran in the navy get a serve first to Japan in the white. Milad, the captain, gets us underway with an error. Nishida watches that one. He's taken a bit of hair off since last year. I quite enjoyed a little bit more the sweep as it flew through the air, but he's had a crew cut. It means he's aerodynamic and he means business, as does Sekita. First swing for Salehi, wipes it off the block, and Iran in business.
It's important Iran get a good early start, get the passes in, get good swings, get good looks at what Japan are trying to do against them with their block.
Mohamed. For the float serve, so nice ball into Sekita to the middle, and Yamauchi, the captain. That was quick.
Now, Sekita might only be 1.75 m, so he'll jump at everything. He's contacting the ball above the height of the net still, so there's huge time pressure on Iran's block.
Ishikawa unloads. The crowd like that. It's a good pass by Salehi, and he's had a good start. 2 swings, 2 points.
Not trying to go over the top, not trying to do much, just finding that gap between the block, smart hitting.
That's a miss hit from Amin. Takahiro Yamauchi. 1 point for him already, captaining this team. The Panasonic Panther. That's a good pass in. Oh, Amin says hello, Japan.
I mean, it's business with that one. Block's trying to drift out, thinking it's going to go line, and eyes closed, arms have spread. Not a well-disciplined block.
3-3. That's a good pass in by Rad. Again, they go to the middle. This time, it's Tomodera.
Not going to get that one.
Fantastic atmosphere, as you'd expect. Nishida. Serving for the first time today. That left hand to work. Not a good service. Milad cross court. Lovely pickup by Rad. Oh, and that's put over on the first ball and sent back with interest by Rad. What a great first touch. And then any sniff of a ball that's over on one. And Ran's going to put it away. Vardy, and he just threw himself at it, took the best case, but left the line open. And then Ran opens up a break-point lead. Oh, it's an ace service, or is it? No, it's picked up. Oh, but that's put down. Ishikawa.
Excellent play from Japan. It's the speed of this as well. Even with the block kind of reading it, trying to take away the space, and then it opens up another space as a result.
This a useful service run now by Nishida. 6-3 already. Break points up. Oh, takes the heat off him. That's a lovely pickup by the libero, and then wiped off the block by Milad.
Nice stable ball out wide, and a good use of the gap between setter and middle.
Now Gelve. Nice touch, but Milad's there. Chance now. Oh, nicely done by Amin.
So far, so good this for Iran, going point to point at the moment with Japan.
They've gone back to back, haven't they, from 6-3 to 6-5. Gelve. Serving well with that float, but the pass is top-notch from Nishida! Like a coiled spring.
Well, with that haircut as well, jumping even higher than usual.
Marginal gains.
Well, it's this speed, it's the speed of play. I mean, even though you've got a blocker who's kind of waiting for it, still can't get there quick enough.
Run. Salehi comes from backcourt.
And Sakita made the touch, and he could have chased it down and played it again. But he couldn't go and get it again because he was below the height of the net. I don't think that would have counted as a block, so that's why he couldn't go after it.
Sekita. Nishida. Net touch by Iran on the way through.
That's part of the issue that Iran are going to have to get to grips with really quickly. If you start chasing and you're loose, you're going to make touches on the net. You've got to be disciplined. Wherever you get to, get up, get across the net.
Very difficult when it's all happening so quickly in front of you, though, isn't it? Onodera. Touch in by Milad. That's a heavy hand from Amin.
A lot of it as well, when you're facing against a team like Japan or any kind of Asian team, it's all the movement that's going on around the setter, and it really is like, you know, 3 cups and the ball, right, where's the ball? Oh, I have no idea.
Chase the lady, chase the lady. Milad. Sekita, Nishida. So there he's saying no touch on that, referee disagrees.
Good luck. Well, they can challenge for 4 touches. For this not to have hit the block, it would have needed to be the other side of the block. But what tends to happen is the ball hits the net hits you, and you think, oh, the net's hit me, but the ball has hit the player as well. But sometimes you don't feel that. So you're thinking, oh, it's just the net, not the ball. Because it happens so quickly. Oh, it's massive. Look, see?
Yeah.
1-2. But that looks like he should have felt it. But what he's feeling is he thinks the net's hit him.
We talk about this every time, and everyone watching knows this, but Nishida is 186, which I believe to be about 6 feet in old money. So back underway, following the challenge, lovely dig, and the touch by Nishida. Back on the side of Iran. And another one, Sekita, Nishida. Oh, superb. Now, was it touched, or was there no need for Milad to play that?
It caught the block on its way through here, because the spin that was imparted on it, which made it, and the fact that Milad got a touch on it and brought it back into play was incredible.
So yeah, 6 feet tall, unable to produce that level of hitting, remarkable. Sekita. Oh, Mohamed.
That worked really, really well. Yamauchi, no chance to stop this one. Serving pressure not enough from Japan.
Boat service again, they're going after Ran. Oh, and hooked over by Yamauchi.
Quite literally hooked over, back to the 80s, still a bit of a throw, maybe, maybe not. Referee didn't call it, so it's perfectly legal.
You can't call that against the Japanese captain in Japan, come on.
Okay.
Here's the captain. Good service. But put away, Gelbe on the end of it.
Nice sliding out again from Iran. The issue for Iran is going to be, can they keep this consistency of volleyball throughout the set and indeed the match?
Next serve, number 10, Amin, here's
Amin. Run.
Just a lovely fake from Sekita. If we get to see this again, just watch what Sekita does with his hands here. Watch. You think it's going to go quickly, going to go behind, and then he just sets it in front and just keeps the block nowhere near where the ball's going to end up going.
Yamauchi. Salehi blocked this time. Nishida got up. And the same way, 3 blockers up for Japan, but they can't kill it. Third time lucky. No! Oh my goodness! Ran turns it around.
And changes his tempo as well as he jumps and he hits really quickly. And the block's just not ready for it. They were late.
Iran call the timeout. They trail by 4, 13-9.
Don't wake up. First thing, we cannot miss the intention with serve. We can miss the serve, but not the intention. P1, we know where you need to serve. P2, P4, P5. These we cannot miss. After, don't hesitate, please, don't hesitate to go. The importance, the outside leaders and the pipe in counter-attack, we don't care about middle, guys. We don't care about middle. Let's go. Yeah.
Really good points made by the coach. He said, I don't mind if you miss, it's the intention. So one, I want you to know, you must know where you're going, and you must have the intention of that's where I'm going with the serve. If you miss after that, it's fine. But if you have no intention, if you have no thought process about, oh, I'm just going to get this in, essentially, or forgetting where you should be going, then that's not what he wants. That's a lack of focus by the server.
13-9. So far, so good for the home team. Yamauchi gets it back. Underway. That's it. Some swing from Amin.
That's what he's there for. I mean, got to make sure that they count when he gets the ball.
Salehi. Oh, it's dropped in. Ace service. Misjudgment by Japan, and they watch it touchdown.
License to put a little extra on this one as well now.
First ace of the match, that. Finds Ran this time. Nishida. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
He tends as well, it sometimes looks like he's hitting it on the up. As he hits that, oh, it's so nice to watch. It's not great if you're supporting Iran.
Yeah, it's nice to watch unless you're on the other side of the net. And here he is serving. Oh, he's gone after that. And it's over on the first ball. Ran into Sekita, back to Ran. Oh, there was a little delay on the chase.
So he's going, well, come and get it, and then he stood in his way. He actually was like, no, get round me as well. No chance at all, really, to try and get that one.
I said this in the previous game. The crowd are close here, aren't they?
It's wonderful. 8,000 fans in for this.
And especially on that side, the near side, the stand that we're in, they are super close. It's awesome. A shallow rake as well on the seats. There's not a bad seat in the house. Or an available one, for that matter. Here's Gelve. Both serve into Ran. Oh, is that a no-monkey cookie from Onadira?
It certainly is. Opening up on that cross. Oh no, I just over the shoulder.
Takahashi Ran. 16-12, 4-point lead restored. And Milad, nice pass. Amin, and the pickup, outstanding. Sekita, Nishida. Oh, that is quality libero work. What can Milad do?
Oh, Sekita!
Kill blocks by the smallest man on the court. That's an outstanding pickup.
This is just crazy volleyball from start to finish. And look at that, Sekita with the block on Milad.
He has snuck in his blind side there, isn't he? Almost like behind the post. He's in blocking. That is one for the highlights reel. We've had a few today. Oh, that's another one! Back-to-back blocks by Japan. This time on Amin.
Yuki Ishikawa. So this is nice. So it's not quite a swing block. It's a really well-managed block. He keeps his arms bent, gets up, gets across early. Sometimes you can have these massive swing blocks and they're no good.
try to take counter attack, but you cannot miss. Okay, let's push the serve. Let's go, let's go. Stand up.
Sometimes it's easier said than done, isn't it? We cannot miss. We must do this. We must do that. And you know what you must do. You know what you've got to do. It's just trying to make it happen. There's so many movable parts all the time.
The double sub incoming. Kento Miyaura coming in, and Akihiro Fukatsu coming in.
Good double sub this to have Miyaura coming in.
Yeah, it does not get any easier for the opponents when Miyaura is on the court, but service into the net. So it's Nishida and Sekita out for those two. Now Vadi. That is beautifully done, cross court. Yuki.
Just wind him up and let him go.
Another change as well. Masato Kai coming in. He's one of the ones who's ventured overseas, playing at Paris Volley. Finished his first pro season in France. He's put in there. Salehi on the pipe, and Iran just reminding the 8,000 here that there are two teams playing.
Lovely pass from Arman in the first place, putting Iran in system, giving them all their options. And then it's difficult for anybody at this level if you've got 3/4 attackers against 3 blockers.
Milad. That's footed Ishikawa, who's done well. That's the first swing then for Miyaura. Ishikawa, another block. And this time it's Iran on the right end of one.
Well, the captain is saying to Yamauchi, you need to get this. I think Yamauchi faking it slightly in terms of what he was doing. He looked like he was ready, but not really ready to play that.
That old chestnut. Milad. There goes Miyaura.
He made such an impact at the VNL last year, and he's doing it again here now. Another lefty, another player, great vision, seeing the block, seeing where he could cut that one away.
And here he is at the service line. He was the best server in the French league this season. Far off there. It was good work by Arman. So Miyaura back out. Sekita back in.
Now serving for Team Iran, number 27, Mohamed Vanizadeh.
Mohamed. Iran not done and dusted yet. Do at this point, and the next couple. Oh, the one-handed set didn't quite come off. Back the same way, and it works the second time. Nishida back off the bench, back on the score sheet.
Contorting himself very nicely. He's trying to create as much room as he can, and leaning back and still seeing what's going on, and still able to generate the speed that he needs.
Was there a touch on that? No touch. Now, I mean, wondering whether or not to challenge that. In fact, they're going to challenge it. It doesn't sound like there were two noises, but it's...
Oh. Green card, green card!
Show the card.
Are we getting a green card? Maybe not. I thought we would get a green card because went to challenge, had an omission.
Yeah, I still don't...
Maybe the admission's got to come now before the challenge comes. Because that's minute, isn't it? Do you know what? I reckon he might have let it go to challenge off that little finger, but goodness, hardly. There we go. Bolt 6 had it covered. We're all right. They get 150 frames per second.
I think he got away with that because there was no obvious movement on the finger.
Not for us, but for Bolt 6, there probably was.
Okay. 17-21. Ace service! The big lefty comes up trumps. And a timeout called by Japan. So Iran start to get a foothold.
The swerve on that's what helped it to land in. If it had been a straight, it would have landed out.
So that was...
Just calm, Philippe Blaine, as he usually is. He knows what his team are capable of. They're in a good position, nothing to get worried about. Side out. They are back on track to taking this set.
I mean, it goes from Ogawa. And then cross-court, Hazrat with a good touch. Salehi. Off the hands, Sekita. Oh, to the middle, and Yamauchi.
Sekita with a glance to see what the block was doing. There he goes, has a look. Where's Jelve? You're in front of me, great. I'm going to send it behind me.
Yamauchi. Very nicely. Oh, and I mean, he's frustrated. He needs to be careful because he's banged on the referee's tower there. Only with his hands to show he's frustrated with himself, but some officials will get a little bit frustrated with that and showing the requisite card. Yamauchi, 2 points away from the first set now, Japan. Oh, that's a brilliant touch. Nishida, reflexes. Amin, cross-court, Sekita. That's going to drop in. Jelve. Vadi. And then cross-court goes Salehi. And it's got a little touch on it. Important point, that.
I think that Nishida, not only is he a great volleyball player, I think he makes for a great squash player with that get that he got.
Or Spider-Man. Salehi. Good service. Nishida makes friends with the front row. That's an ace. And that has been a difference between the two teams. That's 3 aces now for Iran in the first set.
Well, there's a difference, isn't it? Trying to pass that, trying to get that on the set instead of recognizing, actually, no, I just need to defend that one up to the middle of the court.
3-point game. Much better pass. The no-looker doesn't work for Onodera this time, and that's a big block on Nishida.
Well, this is a good couple of points here for Iran. Japan still have a timeout available if they want to use it.
Well, they're trusting the process, trusting the side out. Oh, what a serve! Salehi dishes up an ace on Ogawa, and now the timeout comes because it's 23-22.
I can tell you now that Philippe Blaine did call for a timeout, but he left it too late. By the time the assistant went to press, the whistle had gone for service. So that's on the coach, that one.
You have to watch the blog, you have to communicate. Step by step. Now we take the thing out.
It's a little bit, you kind of play a game a little bit as a coach in terms of I'll leave it as long as I can before I call the timeout. But that one has cost his team a point, really. Potentially, he could have just easily come back anyway off the timeout and scored an ace.
Some serve, though, wasn't it?
Oh, it's incredible.
What a game. 22-23. Japan really need this. And they get it. Of course they do. Run.
Well, that's their go-to. As long as they keep going smart. We had a couple of occasions with Nishida, the last place, trying to hit it too steep, looking for the floor. But they know the outlet is just get it off the hands, work the block.
Nishida, regardless of what happens here, Japan will have the chance to side out for the set. They do it early. Good serve, Nishida, but the pass is excellent. And Milad cuts a beautiful angle to silence this crowd.
Takahashi ran late with his movement, getting off at position 4, not coming in to block and help out, but was still moving laterally when that ball was hit.
Here is Esfandiar. First time we've seen him today. Brought on to serve to save the set. What a time to come into the game. Good serve as well. Onto his opposite number, to the middle, and then over on the first ball. Lovely touch by Takahashi Ran. Iran are going to challenge this.
I think there was a net touch, but they are clutching at straws with this one. The net didn't move in the slightest. If anything, the ball might have landed on it, but certainly I don't think that there was any touch by
25-23. Smart play by Takahashi Ran. Knew exactly what he was doing, didn't panic. Made what he believes to be a good decision, but the video doesn't lie. We're about to find out. And if Iran have seen something, then strap in, because 24-24, the fun just begins. Is there a net touch? Not there, not there, not there. No, it's the ball. How has he missed the net there with this?
Because he's a world-class player.
Yeah, he certainly is. He certainly is. And having been 18-12 to the good and cruising, Japan have taken that 25-23. They'll be pleased to be ahead, but plenty for Iran to be positive about that.
I think, as I alluded to at the start of the set, when it was going point for point for point, it was all about Iran's consistency, and that's where it just drifted away. A few unforced errors, and suddenly there's a lead that Japan were able to exploit. They had a good run midway through the set, and then it was all about Iran having to play catch-up, so they were throwing a bit more caution to the wind. Got a few point jump serves. It's high risk, but it's something that struck me actually a bit earlier on, is that these guys are paid to do this. They are paid to hit jump serves, and yes, there'll be a level where they're pushing themselves, but there should be a starting level which we should expect them to get in.
Sekita with the first jump serve of the second set. Away we go to the middle, and the dig is world class. Ishikawa off the hands. Ogawa gets out of the way. Oh, that's a lovely touch as well. Milad, what a rally to start with. Salehi fed in again. To the middle, the block good. What a pickup by Ran. Flat in. Now advantage Iran. Amin to finish the job. He is blocked. And blocked big. Ishikawa and Yamauchi shut down the big man.
Such a well-formed block. There's no gaps. There wasn't even anywhere to try and go block out, really.
What a rally.
All for the first point.
Yeah, for 1 point. All those pickups, all that effort. Sekita serves for the second side.
Just going back to that, we talked about the serves, and some coaches give players a green light to go and serve. That could be construed as a green light to go and miss, because you say, right, you can go for it, you can go and have a big, just go for it. But there's got to be some parameters in it, and I'm sure there are as well with the coaches about, all right, you've got the green light to go after this, but it's not the green light to actually go and miss every time.
Ran, brilliant block. That is huge from Shelby.
They're just waiting for that. They'd no intention at all of going with the middle. They completely ignored it. Nice sidestep and a really good close.
Mohamed. Loads that one in. Ogawa receives. Hang time on Ishikawa.
You get a photo of that as he's hitting it. He is straight as a die in the air as he hits this one. He's arched, he's up, bang, and then just can get through it so quickly.
Yuki Ishikawa. Oh man, good reception. Oh, good block touch. Cross court, over and out.
There was a moment then with that swing where Salehi's landed and then his hands have gone across the net and Nishida's looked down at them because they're right by his feet. Taking his eye off the ball in the process, but no interference.
Amin takes the heat off. Nishida receives, run cross court. And when it happens so quickly.
You haven't got the time against Japan to just go and have like a languid type of block and move. Look, he's still going up, still nowhere near getting any. You've got to match. You've got to be up. He's got to be across already. Got to have taken away something.
Yamauchi. Milan took that quite high. Amin. Oh, that's too passive. And it's not yet punished. It is now. Oh man, unlucky.
Got himself in the right place, and he is unlucky. It's got to the net, but it's got to the net in such a way it runs straight down instead of coming in and coming back out again.
Yamauchi. Snuck in front. Vardy, work to do on that ball in, but Amin tidies up beautifully. And the difference in noise when Iran do something brilliant and when Japan do something brilliant is noticeable.
That's a good swing as well. Yeah, it was. Sakita he's taken one step too many into court.
Salehi. Through the kitchen sink at that.
Better off throwing his hand at it, really. Might have got a better contact.
Nishida. After that is a lovely ball in. But they get there. They so often do. Run. Another lovely dig. And well kept up. Well played, Vardy. Sekita has a look. Oh, Nishida.
He was going for glory with that one. Try to put this one really steep. Oh, he can't believe it.
There was a chance. Gelbert to run. Nishida puts it right immediately.
And that wasn't, I mean, that was a struggle to get that to Sekita, from Sekita to Nishida, but he wanted to re-establish him, and he's done it with some style here.
Oh, he's winding down the windows and all sorts there, isn't he?
He really is.
But to come in as hot as he arrives and then to take all of that off, that is incredibly skilled. Vardy, Amin, straight into Ogawa. Ishikawa is going to have a swing. And Armand can feed it in again, and Milad can put it down. The level's going up, it's 6-6.
The quality is going up as well. Nice play over the top of Sekita. That's exactly what you need to do. It's an easy out for Iran. They've got to keep exploiting that as much as they can while Sekita's in the front row.
Vardy. Ogawa into Sekita. Ishikawa, massive block! Oh, it's big!
Just arriving in the nick of time for that one.
7-6, Iran have got themselves ahead. Straight back to Ishikawa, doesn't make the same mistake again.
You might have fancied Iran to think, yeah, he's going to go back there again, having, as he re-established Nishida a couple of plays before after he made an error. Yeah, it's worth a gamble, really is, to try and get out there and get across on him.
Onodera, hit that.
And that point goes to Iran.
Now Milad, the pick of a break point, give Iran some breathing room. Ishikawa forced wide, Ogawa bumps that back to him. Tries the windmill again, doesn't work. Yamauchi to get back up. Now's the chance for the break point. I mean, puts it down.
Wonderful swing. He's opened up the cross-court angle. Japan have drifted past the point of impact. That's a free swing for Amin.
Milad. So Iran once more. Nishida. Well, it's blocked out. But he's playing a high-risk game, but he gets the reward. Sekita. Over on the first ball, put away by Ishikawa. And that is the break point.
So they're not really ready for that. It's got up quite high. The ball's then not able to be dealt with.
9-9. Vardy. Oh, what an angle! Salehi, top scorer in the game. Points like that are the reason why. Well, points now, 8 attacks, 1 block, 3 ace serves. And Mohammed is at the service line. Oh, that was close. That was a good watch.
Very good lead.
Ishikawa. In it goes to Vardy. Oh, the block is almost too easy.
It never ceases to amaze me. Every time there's a big jump serve coming in from the Japanese players, all the fans, it's like,
yeah,
like every time, isn't it? It's so nice to listen to, that appreciation.
And again, it's a good serve, but Iran equal to it. Now, I mean, always fast touch.
That's what they've got to do. They've got to sometimes play Japan in their own game. They've got the height, they've got the power. So make the use of it by going off the top of the block.
I mean,
he almost hit that by the 3-meter line. He threw it so far in front. He did well to get anything on that.
Yamauchi. Milad getting a little bit tangled there, but Salehi making up for it. He's having a good game.
No, Milad wants to take that because he's the back row player. And that enables Salehi then to get out of the way, but he still had to, in fact, he stayed inside and the set was inside as well, so good work from Iran.
Here is Salehi, 3 aces already. Service error to level the scores. And in fact, to put Japan 1 ahead. Nishida. He's ticking along nicely. 1 block, 8 attack points. Good ball in. Oh, what a swing from Amin.
He's just got the power, hasn't he? Just gets through the ball. He's travelling through that, and you watch the way he opens up. His hand is so far behind coming into that. It creates so much width to get into the ball with.
Gervais. Sekita has a check, picks out Rand, block on him, so Ogawa called into action. Nishida! Oh, that is another big one. And Iran, they're making this physicality tell more in this second set. Japan decide it's time for a timeout, 14-13.
That time, look at this, the block. Look at the block. Is on the moment of impact. They're across the net. They're closing the space. Much better timing.
That should be a good blocker. Okay? So we have to work with. But also, this is not good guy in Deacon. So sometimes you have to be more efficient on this. And guys, many diagonal spike. Short serve from short set, and they spike many diagonal.
Just reminding the team of their instructions of what they need to do in those situations.
There are some bass spins underneath the stand we're sat in, and when they crank the music up, it feels that we're going to get shaken off. Ran. Is there a touch? No. They want to challenge this. Now, watch out for a run. Is anyone going to admit to it?
He's helping them by telling them how much he didn't touch it. But they're all pointing to Mohammed. You touched it. Come on, admit it. Yeah, he's done. He's admitted it.
I'm going to grab David later, and I'm going to ask him about the green card, because it seems to vary. Essentially, if they make the oblong rectangle to say that we're going at the top, then you can't get the green card. That's correct, right?
Well, no, I thought the whole point is, no, we're going to go to challenge, and then you go, no, I touched it. Okay, well done. Right, we've saved the chance of going to challenge.
Here we go. Salehi chases back, gets a good hand on it. Milad sends it over. Ogawa, oh, he cleaned his hands before that. So he can deliver that ball, but they can't put it down. Milad, the captain, can only find the block. Ogawa, Sekita, Onodira, brilliant point, and a big point as well to put Japan back ahead.
Fabulous play. He's been really good on Onodira. Give him the chance, give him the ball.
Because it's worth getting your green cards, because if you accumulate the most and you get the most fair play awards, here's a hook and tease for you.
Ooh, stood out of rotation already. Armin. Oh, Armin's over at position 5. And he was nowhere near it. So for those who are wondering where he is, as I said 5, where's that? He should be left back in the corner. So he has to be, it doesn't matter what side of Mohammed he is, he's just got to be behind him. So that's player number 27, who's in the picture. So that's where he has to be, and he has to be behind 27, left or right, doesn't matter, but he has to be to the left of number 17, Salah.
Milad's going to continue his demonstrations. But if he stood there, he stood there.
Yeah, but if he was stood the wrong side, wasn't looking, if he was stood the wrong side already, then he's out of rotation. That's tend to be what the referees will look at, is are you out of rotation to start with? They're not too worried about kind of the movement to get where you need to get to. as long as you haven't legged it before he's actually blown the whistle.
Well, because sometimes it'd be nicer to just see that wider picture, because I was watching him there, and as soon as the toss was up, he was revving the engine to get into position.
That's kind of okay. The referees very rarely call that. Mostly, if they will call it, it's in rotation one with the setter trying to be at the net too early.
Here we go, to level the scores. I mean, he's asking for a touch. Here we go, the challenge. Watch Japan. Who's touched it, or...
Oh, here we go. We've got a green card now shown because it was admitted to straight away. Okay, so that seems... Well, at least we know what the level is here, but it was definitely not that in Antalya, was it? It was challenge, I admit it, great, well done, here's your green card. Because it's the whole point is we don't go to challenge. That's what the green card is there for.
But if you get the most green cards...
Yes.
30 grand.
Woohoo!
That's not to be sniffed at, is it? Right then, we are getting to the business end, the final third of set 2. Onodera, 17-16. 17-17. Not the time, Taishi. Now the captain, Milad. Big old front court here for Iran. Pipe attack. There is no match for it. Hazrat's nearly caught him.
I don't think he knew much about this. He's done the right thing. He's got himself in his base position. He doesn't move. He's holding. He's waiting. He's waiting. He's waiting. And he's just a fraction of a second earlier to get his hands a bit closer. That would have come up. He's almost, as you rightly say, he's almost squished the ball together.
18-17. Sekita float serve has come unstuck a few times. Oh, and Salehi's missed. You can't challenge that.
He's been given as a touch.
Given as a touch. Oh. Lucky boy, Salehi. He's absolutely walloped that. Jelva returns. Mohammed serves. It's 18-18. This is great stuff. Agawa. Oh, Sekita.
Superb.
What a set. Ishikawa does the rest. But it was a rare loose pass from Agawa. But that man, little stroke of genius.
And he's showing where it's going, but he's still got to be able to get there. What a set.
Well, in tight sets, those type of sets can make all the difference. And those type of serves can too. Off the block, goes Ran, and that's a 2-point lead.
And he's put a bit of katsu on that one for that serve. And I'll tell you, extra bit of spice, extra bit of heat.
18-20, timeout called.
We have that. We need to be a little bit early with this guy because they have a fast arm and they go fast. Okay, no problem. Okay, hey guys. Side out and let's go. Okay?
It is loud in here, and the crowd absolutely loving it. The reason they're loving it is because A, it's a great game, and B, Japan have hit the front and got to 20. 5 more for a 2-set lead. Salehi receives. Oh, and that's been returned on the block. Amin. Ogawa with the jump set. Oh, Nishida!
Nishi does magic this. This is just so good. The set's great. And he's somehow, again, the block's gone up, and then looking down, you're not really seeing what you're trying to take away. A big spread block, many gaps for Nishida to go into there.
But if you don't look down, you could end up getting your nose plastered across your face.
You look at what you do is you get it off your forehead, but you're not shoving your face open. You kind of have your chin down, but you're looking up still so you can see the ball.
Whoa, Iran has rescued that. That was really smart play at the net by Iran, but it still might cost them. Oh, where's the net touch there? Nowhere, but it's a foretouch against Iran. That was really well done at the net, the first one. Oh, we're not going to see it. Because it was an overpass. It was Gelver has gone up like he's going to set it and then just pulled away, but Takahashi has got a cat flap on it. Another timeout called.
Hey, easy balls. We need to make the point. Let's go together here, okay?
What a vista. Full house in the Volleyball Nations League. We love it. And Japan really rise into the occasion. And this looking like a big hill for Iran to climb now. 18-22, another good service. Sends Salehi backwards. He gets that big bump set. Can't quite squeeze it through. Sakita offers up the free ball. Oh, to the middle they go. Gelver says, yes, please.
Really good get out of the net from Iran to start with without touching it, but it was always Iran in control then of the rally.
Ishikawa taking a breather. Tomita coming in, the Torre arrow. Vardy coming out for Barbast as well. Barbast of Dinamo Bucharest. 2 meters and 5, so a big blocking substitution. With the service into Sekita, it goes and then down from Yamauchi.
His speed is exceptional. He's so quick in the air. You have a look on the replay, just watch what Iran's block is, or rather isn't. Look at that. He's already hit that before the blocks got anywhere near him.
So Yamauchi out, another blocking, serving substitution this time. Masato Kai. He was part of the VNL and Asian Championship squads last season. Puts a good service in, but Amin wins a valuable, vital point. And this is, again, better from Iran. They were 22-18 down, now 23-20. Sakai out. Yamauchi back in, but he returns to the bench, so Ogawa can take his place backcourt in the passing unit. Salehi could really do with another of those aces. Giving it a good go. Oh, Milad. Some serve, some point, and a big, big moment now.
Fine line. It really is. You think, yeah, I've got this, I can get it on the setter's head, but you don't really want to be doing that for Sekita anyway. Bring him off the net a bit, let him come and attack the ball.
So the timeout left for Japan, should they need it. Oh, and they might! Oh, it's just dropped out.
Ogawa had that covered, and he was almost, he could have slid in with like his hand on the back of his head then, couldn't he? He's like, yeah, I got it covered.
They set points, and they're going to be without a setter. Sekita out. Kento Miyaura coming in.
You say that, but there are still 6 setters on the court. Yeah. They're all so good with that skill.
Nishida serving for the set. Finds the net.
might find himself going off, or it may, no, Miyaura's going to come back out and Sekita will come in.
Well, the more it changes, the more it stays the same. Jelve out, Esfandiar in. And Sekita returns.
Serving for Iran, number 12, Ahmed Hussein Esfandiar.
Set points. Decent serve. Run for a 2-set lead. Just like that.
He had to check his jump because he'd gone in for an earlier ball. Just wait, and effectively he's just had a standing jump to get that block out. Wonderful play.
They are a joy to watch, and I think they enjoy it as much as everyone else. They're 2 sets to the good here. One away from victory number 4 of this VNL campaign. This was the moment they did it. Watch this jump again.
Just stops because he realizes, oh, I've gone too quick, and still checks. But the key thing with that, he still gets a big arm swing to help him get up, to help his hands get in a good spot so he can still attack and come up with the goods.
2 sets done and dusted as we take a look at the serve placements. 1 in 5 currently going out for Japan. Just 73% in at the moment. For Iran, who need to improve in pretty much all areas of the game, Clayton. Otherwise, it's going to be defeat number 5 in a row in this season's VNL. Milad to serve first. Must-win set now for Iran. Really good start. Oh, it's Nishidaru. Bruises Hazrat.
I think he's one of the fastest opposites in the game in terms of how quickly he comes and hits that ball, and that's one of his big advantages.
Sekita. Oh, Mohammed, it wasn't that clean. A little bit of everything on the way through.
Now serving number 27, Mohammed.
Here is Mohammed. Puts that into run. Oh, and then Yuki Ishikawa.
They're keeping Ishikawa quite tight on the net. You see where the set is going, and that gives him then the opportunity to use the block to really get it off the hands again before. So again, it's asking Iran the question: can you get here quicker? Can you get across the net quicker?
Ishikawa. Oh, serve. Salehi. Oh, Sekita, so close to keeping that up. Salehi, though, he is top of the scoring charts.
He's the player not having to worry about having to pass that one, and Nishida's left too much line, really.
Amin. Ran receives. Oh, and then Ishikawa from backcourt.
Lovely pass. Kept the platform.
Yamauchi. Good reception from Milad. Amin. Sekita's there. Ishikawa over on the second ball. Salehi. Oh, I tell you what, against this Japanese team, if you're going on the first ball, you better be sure.
Yeah, there's no guarantees that you're going to find the floor. Sekita almost kept that one in play.
Ogawa into Sekita. Oh, they've gone for the pipe again, and Ishikawa will not miss.
One thing that Ishikawa, Ran and Nishida are all very good at is they show you one thing, but they don't necessarily hit there. They will go somewhere else. If you take away what he's showing, he'll go somewhere else. It's really difficult to block him.
Nishida. Ooh, nearly. Gelve. Never really looked in control of that serve.
Never looked comfortable either.
Run at 5-4. Not the best first touch. Just going to offer up a free ball here. So for the break point, you better believe it. Run 6-4.
Arman, the libero, however you want to say it. Watch the player in red. Watch his movement. Still moving backwards. Just stayed where he was. He's got a really good chance of making that.
Run 6-4.
Going to your run. Next serve, number 18, Mohamed
Vadi. Sekita had to go searching for that one. Nishida on hand. Nishida. Outrageous reflexes. Then Ishikawa. Ogawa. Nishida. Outstanding.
But not only that, because Nishida was complaining that two players touched the ball at once. He was calling for a double, and then it's suddenly on him, and he's had to go from going, look, watch. He was calling for a play. It's on me. Wonderful Tig. And what a fab finish, finding the gap between the blockers.
And they've maintained that break point on Odera. For the float. Amin, work to do. Oh, he's missed everything.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yes, it's been admitted to. Ishikawa touched it. Now, look, the referee definitely made a challenge signal that time, and now he's given a green card.
And now Milad's saying, don't give him a green card. We won our 30 bags.
Yeah, there should have been 4 issued.
I don't understand what he's complaining about here. You've got your point, just get on with it.
Yeah, I know the rule, but you already got challenge. You already got challenge. And this is your 5th time.
So maybe they have been told then that if it goes to challenge and you admit it, there is no green card. Maybe that's what he's upset with. Either way, we haven't had a challenge, we just had a delay because him chatting, which would have been the same amount of time.
Oh, and he's got yellow cards. There we go. Justice. Justice.
Must be given to the coach, isn't it, for complaining. No, so unfortunately, if you was out of your picture, the coach for Iran's been given a yellow card for his words to the first ref.
After this point, I just want to clear that up. So Milad's going to serve at 7-6 down. Make that 8-6 down. They were complaining because their fair play wasn't fair enough, yes?
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Sekita. Over on the first. And an apology there for Ishikawa. I think he's put that into the back of someone's head. This is an important timeout now.
Yeah, he caught Vadi. So he's trying to get up to play, but he can't because he's back row.
I think everyone needs to calm down here for Iran.
We stop to fight with them. Let's focus with us, okay? It's my fault. Don't worry more about them. Let's keep here, okay? We have a thing to do here together, guys, okay? Let's go, let's go.
最高のバレーボールとビーチバレーの情報がいち早くキャッチしています。バレーボールファンが大好きな日が揃っているので、ぜひ皆さん非常情報 QR コードこちらから登録をお願いします。7日間はトライアル無料でご利用いただけます。ぜひこの機会に一緒に。
Interesting, Japan, no aces yet in this match. But see, that's not the be-all and end-all, because what they have done is they've served really well. That have got Iran given them free ball back, down ball back, and chances for them to transition and score break points.
Sekita. A bit more on that. Milad receives. There's another one of those valuable touches. Oh, yes! Ishikawa!
Does that count as a showy off hit? I don't think it does really, but it is just incredible. Look at this angle. Solei's like, oh! That is wonderful.
10-6. I mean, and Iran need that, and they need some more of it as well. They've got the quality.
They need more than just the side-out points.
Next serve, number 27,
Mohammed, still just 3 points in it. Sekita. Oh, Nishida.
Again, it's the speed. He's not the player who has to do any passing. He can go quickly, he can wind up, and his arm swing is so quick.
Ishikawa, 11-7, 4-point lead. Now, oh, that is incredible, Shelby. Well, it's going to come to nothing because Yamauchi picks up the point for Japan. But what about that touch from Gelver on the second?
That's something you don't see many coaches teaching. But he's done well because he's not exactly linked into the ball. He's turned his head, which isn't great. If he was linked in and he was facing before he made his move, he probably could have dug it. But he did really well to get something on it.
So Milad and Amin are taking a breather. Barbast has come in, as has Esfandiar. So an attempt at a different dynamic here for Iran.
Barbast, huge jump on him, the Dinamo Bucharesti opposite, but as to consistency, we'll find out.
That's a good start to Gelver, but a huge jump on top of being 2 meters and 5.
But the ball could perhaps, be hit and end up in the back wall or out over the sideline as opposed to being bounced. That's the issue.
Number 26, Mohammed Barbas.
Sekita. Oh, the windmill again. Arman in at setter. Sanahi. It was Yoris Sadiq, wasn't it? His serves were a bit like that.
Indeed. But again, you see, there's an option to go to Barbast, but actually play a more difficult ball going behind to Salih, not wanting to get Barbast in just yet.
That ball toss was so high, it almost came down with cosmic dust on it.
Bit of ice.
Yeah. Check the pressure. Yamauchi. High floater. Sfandiar receives. Oh, there is Barbast.
That was very nice. Right in his hitting window. Gap between the blockers. He does well, actually. He's had to make a good adjustment for that, as it went quite wide. Oh, did I say it was Barbast who could end up putting it into the crowd? That one did well. It was stopped by the advertising hoardings from going in the crowd.
Nishida. 13 points for him. 14 run, 13 Ishikawa. Good serve, but he does well. Sfandiar, that's a nice swing.
He's a good player, Sfandiar. He's had a few back issues over the years, which has kind of kept him out of probably fulfilling his potential at times, particularly when he was in Italy.
Not a great serve from Shelby. So you hope that he can get fit, stay fit, and fulfill that potential, because still only 25 years of age.
It does, incredible, really.
Taken early. And it's Van de Aar again.
Number 12, Ander Hussein.
Managed to get that one through the block.
Vadi. Drops that one onto Ran. Nishida. Oh, what a pickup. Oh, man. Outstanding. But Nishida goes again. And he won't miss the second time.
He was just melting this one. That's such a touch. But you've got to hold your ground, that's it, and then just try to see if it will hit one of your limbs somewhere, then go back up again.
It came out hot from Nishida as well, didn't it? What a swing. But that man, our man. Onodera. Oh, Barbast.
Well played. He's a new problem now for Japan, because they don't quite know how to play against him at the moment. He's not showing anything. He just jumps and swings. There's no indication of where that's going until he hits it.
He's the top scorer in the Iran Super League. Incredibly highly thought of domestically. Can he transfer that to the international stage? I'm not going to find out at this point, because it's Van de Aar put one into the net, and Iran running out of time, 17-13, and 2 sets down. Sekita. As Van de Aar receives. Oh, that's brilliant by Iran. Now Nishida to finish the job. The touch by Barbast. Salehi.
Oh, I think Ishikawa it was, took his hands away. That was a decent touch in the first place. So was that. But then when Iran came again here, with the 3 blocks, looking on the cross. Oh, yeah, and Ishikawa just keeps his hands in and he gets a touch.
Oh, so quick to the middle, Yamauchi.
And Sekita, was he 174? And yet he still goes down a little bit, sets it low to create the time he needs to then get that to Yamauchi with the speed required.
Yuki Ishikawa. Egg service, first one of the match, and it's a beauty.
At last, the corridor of uncertainty has been entered.
Timeout Iran, it's 19-14.
Don't forget, even with him, remember the bar position for be ready for help. And after one step and we go. Okay? Guys, 1-1 in the block. Don't float, but make a big decision. Big cross or big line, okay? But don't float. Don't float.
Maurizio Mottapai is asking to make big decisions. If you're going to do it, commit to it. Kai coming in for Ran. He adds a bit of extra height to the net. He stands at 2 meters. Ran at 188. Salehi gives chase. It's another brilliant serve. And it creates a free ball opportunity. Sekita. Oh, Kai. Swings, scores. He likes that.
Did you say Okai or Haiku? Because that's what we were witnessing then. Look at this. It was so nice. A shame we just got the angle. But on the wide, you had all four players all moving at pretty much the same time to go on to that ball.
Another good serve, but it's well dealt with. Oh, Nishida. Salehi squeezes through.
Arman Salehi, the libero, has done so well for Iran. I think the scoreline would be a lot worse had he not been playing as well as he is with his passing and defending.
Ishikawa coming out. Tomita coming in. Barbast, watch out. Oh. Nearly. Yamauchi, 21-15.
Oh, it was a massive foot fault. Absolutely massive foot fault. When Barbast hit that ball and he's turned to come back, and it's not been spotted by anyone. How did anyone not spot this? Doesn't matter. It's up to Japan to spot it, and they didn't.
Papuria coming in. One of the next generation. 19 years of age, turns 20 next month. Best outside in the Iranian Super League this season. Salehi serves that one long. He's on 20 points. He's the top scorer in this game by some distance, but even his body language, he knows this one's done. Nishida. Big one. Huge serve, but what a first touch. Outstanding by Esfandiar. But straight into the block it goes.
Oh, that's Sakita's second block of the match. He knows it. That was wonderful.
And on massive blokes as well. Look how high he gets. That is...
What he gets at is getting across, and that's the thing, taking away space.
2 blocks. Nishida. Into the net. 23-17. Gelve. Kai. Oh, no, Nadira. That was off the hands, and it looked like the kind of ball somebody could have got to. But no one did. Sekita is out, Miyaura is in, it is match point. It is Masato Kai to serve for it. Oh, and an ace to win it! Masato Kai. And the celebrations start. Japan have done it in front of this home crowd, and they've done it in style as well. 25-23, 25-22, 25-17. That is an excellent performance. Iran's woes continue. 5 games, 5 defeats in the VNL, but Japan, they keep their finals ambitions on track, because that is 4 victories, 1 defeat, and a lovely ace to finish with. Nice position to bring Kai in as well.
Yeah, you can relax. So this is the thing about this Japan team under Philippe Blaine, is just that they can relax, they can play, they can enjoy themselves, and you get the sense that they're really doing that. There's a freedom to do what they're really good at and enjoy it at the same time.